Hello everybody and welcome to week 5 of Esports Ohio's Valorant Premier Spring Season. Today we are having Caldwell High School versus Mid-East CTC duke it out on the first map, Pearl. Both of these teams have already done the other weeks so far, and as it stands, the record shows that Caldwell High School is 0-1 and Mid-East CTC is 2-0 at the moment on the season. So right now Caldwell are not the ones in favor. Mid-East CTC are the ones going to be in favor, and it's going to be that Mid-East CTC are going to be on the attacking side, and the defenders are going to be Caldwell here. And the comps are looking a little bit interesting here, as we see that the hovers are definitely not something you see all the time on Pearl. We see a Brimstone on Pearl. We see Clove is pretty normal, but the Brimstone is very interesting. And a Gecko is pretty usual here, and the different comps very different from what I normally see in competitive play, but hey, this is what we like seeing about different esports teams, is that they all have a different take on how to approach a map. Both teams are going to be running a KO and a Killjoy. Both of those characters are pretty good on this map. The Killjoy has to be in range, and Pearl is a relatively big map, so it's kind of hard for them to stay in range all the time. On defense here, one of the more staples of this map is going to be that Jet, able to get in and get out of those long angles, especially on B, but they're going to be playing A right now on the side of Caldwell. Mid-East CTC on the attacking. Seem that they're going to be positioning themselves towards B. But this comp, they have to be playing aggressive. If they have this Brimstone, they have this Yoru, they're going to have to play aggressive, and immediately going to start it out by sprinting. Now going to start to walk. Crouching from the Yoru definitely does help. There's going to be 4 of them marked by the null point. Smoke's going down on both sides. Hidden Lily throws up a Dizzy. It immediately gets shot, and the null point of their own is going to get thrown. Neither team really wants to commit to anything here. Hidden Lily really wants to pick up their Dizzy. Now the Smoke is going to go down. He sees one in the back. That's going to be Captain Higgy getting 2, though. The KO going really big there. The breach is going to be through the fault line there. Not going to hit either of Caldwell's players. Captain Higgy getting aggressive here. Throws a flash out of the smoke. Now with the smoke dissipating, they're going to start fighting this. The null point gets thrown out as he gets peeked, but that's going to be Kruzix helping him out there. And Phantom Fire gets a kill with a turret, and Captain Higgy gets the 3K to send it home. The turret over on the B site proving to be effective. Didn't even need to lift a finger. The KJ utility going to be working as intended. Right there, no rotates was out there on the attacking side, as they just basically barreled on in to the crossfire that was set up by Captain Higgy and the rest of his team. We saw each one of the players just hit their shots, which at that point is pretty easy if everyone's going to be walking into their crosshair. Hidden Lily is going to opt to buy up this round, even though that usually it's an eco. That's going to be the entire team of Caldwell getting hit by this null point. The smoke is going to go down. Captain Higgy just barely got seen by the bloom of it. Now Kurzix has a Sheriff and is thinking about doing some work with it. The smoke from mid-site is going to prove useful, as it does do some damage to the Clove. Rage and Brian going to be on a flank here. There's going to be Mind Zombie hitting the shots as Captain Higgy sits down. Ghost Face. That's going to be another taken down by Captain.
Have one of these.
Limbo away. Not going to quite get him much. That's going to be Lucky Have getting taken down by Kurzix, and Captain Higgy with the Ghost going off again, as he's going to be able to get a 3K as well. Put 6 to his name, as now he's going to be 2 points away from his null command. So far, we see the defense is being able to stack the site pretty effectively here. Not really anyone on Caldwell's side is able to push through the choke points. They're all dying past the choke points, and then aggressiveness is happening. They have flashes to get through the choke points, but they're just not doing it. They have 2, mind you. They have, actually, 3. They have the Gecko, they have KO, they have Yoru Flash. The blind side would be effective enough just to get out of the smoke, but none of them are holding it. Phantom Fire, Jiggle Peeking is going to find There are two here. He's gonna peek, try to do some damage, gonna get shot through the wall. The no point is going to suppress them. The Mosh doesn't quite clear all of that sight. Phantom Fire is gonna just be tucked here. The Dizzy goes out, is gonna get shot. Mind Zombie in the back line is gonna get a pick on the Himbabwe. Hidden Lily. Playing slow here. Is that gonna be the Nano Storm? Stop to anyone from aggressing. Phantom Fire tries to get a pick, but it's gonna be Raging Brian taking Ghostface down. Phantom Fire can't hold the line, but does do some good damage. Mind Zombie takes down Hidden Lily. Mind Zombie gonna be picking up here. Twitch. Curtis is gonna get one, and Raging Brian takes down the Marshal all the way in the back with his Bulldog.
I feel bad for them. I really do.
Excellent bonus there on the side of the defenders here. Mid-East. CTC doing well for themselves. It is pretty easy defense so far, as they're all just funneling in from one choke, not really making any noise anywhere else, so they're able to stack the site pretty effectively. Phantom Fire did a good job playing their life there, so they had to clear it up. Gonna be placing a default Nanoswarm there to stop anyone looking through B main. This crouching technique, instead of walking, definitely is effective here. Phantom Fire is going to get two. Takes down Dark Ash and Ghostface at the same time. Mind Zombie takes down Lucky Half. Himbabwe is going to take down Mind Zombie using that crouch strat to dodge the crosshair. Hidden Lily trying to find something here, but Phantom Fire is not going to give up their ground. Himbabwe is going to try to take down that alarm bot, but it's going to go off and weaken him. Phantom Fire knows he's there, has the crosshair placement, the fault line's gonna stop him from going aggressive. Phantom Fire trying to hold the line here, the aftershot's gonna stop it, the wingman gets destroyed, and Phantom Fire gets a pick on the Hidden Lily, and that's gonna be the 4th round closed out by the defenders. Not really much to say here. The defense are just playing really good defense here. They're really stopping any of the chokeholds going out here. It was a good default into mid there by the attackers, but they also got a good trade, but it didn't seem that they were able to get any more after that. Caldwell having to go back to the drawing board, unable to do a single full buy yet this round. We see Ghostface has a Bucky in hand. Nanoswarm is going to be thrown out to try to make some space for their team. Kurzix holding the line with Captain Higgy. Mind Zombie holding doors. That this is a decent default from the attackers, but with that flash, it's going to lift up the position, and that's going to be a nice shot on the Ghostface. Hidden Lily gets a pick onto Captain Higgy, but Kurzix is going to get a pick onto the KO himself. Mind Zombie trying to get a pick on the Lucky Have here. It's going to work out as he's going to hit the shot. Now with 2 to his name, he's going to be looking for more as Hidden Lily sees a little bit of a gap in the smoke here. Dark Ash has to back up as his turret is going to get taken down by the Nanoswarm. The peak, Hidden Lily is going to get more on the Kurzix. He's not able to land the shot. Mind Zombie gets 3. He's going to be looking for 4, and he's not going to be able to get it as that's going to be Dark Ash taking him down, but Phantom Fire cleans that up. And that's going to be round 5 taken by the defenders, but had to work a little bit more for it there as the attackers finally getting a thumb on the defense here. Able to take down multiple attackers there. Defenders. Everyone on the side of the defense about pulling their weight. Almost all of them have 6 kills. It's going to be an op being bought from Kurzix. An op on Jet. Yep, match made in heaven there. He's able to get in and get out pretty effectively here, especially if he wants to play aggressive. He's going to be playing this long angle on B. That's going to be the immediate dimensional drift. Going to be popped to clear out a sight. The Dizzy is not going to hit Kurzix as he just misses the shot. Is going to get a collat though on the Hidden Lily and Ghostface. He's going to be able to hit Dark Ash through the wall there to be able to pin him down. Sees his shoulder, tries to hit him again, but just barely misses the shot. But unafraid, he storms forth with his shorty in hand. It's going to be Mind Zombie picking up the pieces as Dark Ash is going to get taken down. A flawless round for the defense with that Operator proving to get more than just one with this shot. Kurzix is going to continue with the Operator. Spent the credits on it. Now he can buy a full shield with it, and even if he dies this round, he might be able to buy it next with the credits of Raging Brian, who is opting to hold on to his Bulldog that he's had since the start of this round. Sometimes the Bulldog just works. If you hit the burst shot on someone, you get the double headshot, it kills almost as fast as the Vandal. immediate noise being made here through mid. That's just gonna be Mind Zombie holding down the line. Good crosshair placement's gonna take down Ghostface, who doesn't quite find Mind Zombie. The smoke doesn't go down in time. Lucky Have gonna be doing some good damage there. It's gonna take down Mind Zombie. He's gonna pop his ult. Is gonna get help from Kurzix. Now Mind Zombie on a race against the clock, trying to find the rest of the enemy to see what he can do to help out. Gonna throw a metal through main to try to help out his team. Is gonna do some good damage. Hidden Lily takes down Mind Zombie, though can't get a pick in time. Dark Ash gets one, but that's gonna be Phantom Fire cleaning it up, and round 7 goes the way of the defenders. Very defender-sided here, as we're gonna see that mid-east CTC just gonna be able to hold it down. Now gonna be opting to buy 2 operators here. Both lines are going to be held on B. It's going to see that Mind Zombie and Kurzix are going to be stacked up together with their operators. See what they can find. Caldwell looking to go mid here. They're not going to be on the greatest prize. I do see some bulldogs in their hands. Kurzix has an operator here. Going to be playing pretty aggressive in mid. Null command going to be used in a main to stop anyone from approaching. It's going to be able to hit into art as well. There's going to be a smoke from main. Hidden Lily is going to trip the alarm bot, and that's going to be trigger for Phantom Fire to get out of there. Throws on the Nano Swarm. Is going to fall down. Hidden Lily hits the shots with the Bulldog, and now has to fall back on his own. The smoke for art makes it so no one's going to be able to trade. That's going to be the Brimstone ult going to be thrown down to Himbabwe. Is going to get taken down by Kurzix Op. Kurzix picks up the Spectre, trying to get even more done, as he is just going to have to leave his op behind to save his life. Now with 4 defenders remaining and saying 4 attackers, Captain Higgy gets 1, Mind Zombie gets another. Ghostface is going to be left in a 2v3. The Jet is going to be low, but has a flank and takes down Lucky Have. He's not going to calm it for his teammate, as Kurzix is going to be able to take 3. Raging Brian holding his position on B like a statue in the night. The everlasting Gargoyle holding that position on B. I think we sent him for 3 rounds in a row there. Always at the end, making sure that he's able to hold it down. Beautiful comic book story here. Might go here on the off chance you can. Oh, you can buy paint shells here. No wonder why Reyes has so many paint shells mid-game. You just get him here at the comic book store. The defenders are going to be having the KJ ult online. That lockdown going to be proving effective to be able to stop anyone from attacking a site, or able to get a good retake. The attackers have null command and a locket down of their own. Mind Zombie, though, not going to make that hard, as he takes down Hidden Lily holding this line with an operator, and that's going to be the rest of the attackers not wanting to go that direction. Captain Higgy throws down his Molotov. Seeing if he can get anything else. It doesn't quite hit. As Dark Ash is going to peek. That's going to be a nice shot from Captain Higgy. Null command goes out, but Lucky Have swings into the bullets of Higgy. Mind Zombie takes down Ghostface, who ran right into his crosshair. Slowly approaching here, as that's going to be Himbabwe. Gets taken down. Captain Higgy with his 3rd 3K of the game. This time, not with the Ghost. It's going to be favoring over to the Phantom instead. Really inspecting that snowflake there. I love that. Riot added these little things you can interact with in the game now. Another vanity slot, if you will. The defenders definitely know how to defend perfectly. They're holding angles, they're holding mid, making sure that no one can approach from unopportune angles. And again, they're buying the operator. The operator on this map is such an effective weapon. As much as it annoys me, it does do the job pretty well. The attackers seem to be grouping up to be going to A. Hidden Lily is going to be the one leading the charge. Null point doesn't quite hit anything. The knife point being defaulted there a lot, but that's going to set up Kurzix to play very deep in A main. And what I mean deep, I mean he's going in there. The alarm bot might not even be enough. Dark Ash runs right into Kurzix. Didn't even notice he was going to be there, and that's going to be his time to get out. Phantom Fire is going to mess with the Molotov there, but he's going to swing in the 2 and get 2! Phantom Fire with a spray transfer takes down Himbabwe as well as Hidden Lily. That's going to be Mind Zombie saving his life, taking down Ghostface with the operator. Lucky Have trying to get more, but Mind Zombie sets him up, puts him down. Now it's going to be round 10 out of 12 that you can get in a half going the way of the defenders. This seems that it's going to be a lot of work for the attackers here if they're going to be able to take a round. That means that ecoing this round may be imperative, but it seems they have a different plan. They're going to be going with LMGs this round, some buying an Odin, but most buying an Ares. Look, if you can't hit the shots, just shoot more bullets. It works out every time. You're going to see Operator still from one of the teams, but it's going to be just Odin spam going through, and Kurzix is having none of it, as he's going to take down 3 and going for more. He gets the 4K, looking for the ace now as he pulls out the Blade Storm, and that's going to be a 4K for Kurzix, who puts him down like dominoes.
Last round before the switch.
Looks like a movie there, as Kurzix is able to just storm the bullets and take them all down without even getting hit once, mind you. I think he still has full shields from last round. Gonna be able to dodge all those Aerie and Odin spam. Is gonna take them down with a quick and skillful shot. It seems that they are still opting for the strategy of running it down with Ares, as they can only buy small amounts of weapon this round. Kurzix is gonna be on this angle pretty aggressively here. Here he can try to get one. He's gonna get one, looking for 2, but he's gonna get taken down with the Ares with Phantom Fires, helping him out. Same with Mind Zombie. Taken down Lucky Have. Hidden Lily. Gonna be going aggressive here. The Wingman goes down. Brian trying to hold down the line with his Bulldog. There's gonna be a fault line. Gonna be stunning 1. The Plant is gonna go down. The Blind isn't gonna be enough with the Hailstorm. A bullet takes down Raging Brian. Now Hidden Lily knows that someone's gonna be flanked, but that's gonna be Mind Zombie with an Operator taking him down. The Defender Killjoy lockdown is in effect, and that's gonna be Mind Zombie with a clean, calm aim onto Ghostface, winning the round for his team. And this Phantom Fire is gonna go and get the defuse. It's going to be a new half this round, with both teams going to be at equal economy.
Match point.
Caldwell in the gutter here, as it is going to be a 12-0 half. It's going to be very difficult for them to come back, but if they're going to do it, it starts now. You can't come back down 12 rounds unless you are down 12 rounds. So, the comeback starts here. 13-12 is what they have in mind. Phantom Fire. He's going to be starting out on the attacking side with the rest of his team. Mid-East CTC seem to be the more experienced team here. And they may have a better game plan. B site is going to be stacked by a Brimstone and Decao, and Hidden Lily playing in church here. Having to be safe. The knife point is going to hit main, not going to hit anyone here. That means it's going to be safe for the attackers to go up. The Clove puts down 2. Kurzix takes down Himbabwe, who is trying to hold back in the dugout. Hidden Lily is going to be pushed into it. Gets a pick, but that's going to be Captain Higgy getting traded out by Mind Zombie. Takes out Hidden Lily. Now the Plank is going to be able to get down pretty quickly here. Dark Ash, bought a Frenzy. Just going to see what they can do. Metal goes down. Mind Zombie in the back here. Dark Ash hits a shot but can't quite land the next. Mind Zombie living with only 1 HP as Kurzix has a shot onto Lucky Have. It's going to be a 1v4 for Ghostface as he's going to try to clutch up. He's going to start it good with getting 1 here. Now he has to fight onto Kurzix and can't quite throw the flash in time as Kurzix ends out the half and ends out that first game with a nice clean shot into 3K. Now, that's going to be Caldwell and Mid-East CTC on the first map of Pearl. We'll have 1 more map to go. If you couldn't tell, Kurzix went absolutely nuclear there, being the very experienced player, it seems here. Is he was able to take very aggressive angles, very effective with that Operator. Same with Mind Zombie, who was able to do the same. Mid-East CTC know how to play Pearl. We'll see if they can play the next map as well. And yeah, everything's just the same. As we are going to be loading into the next game, we're going to take a quick break for them to get everything decided in the lobby. Don't go anywhere. This is Esports Ohio. Hello everybody and welcome back to week 5 of Esports Ohio's Valorant Premier Spring Season. Here we are going back into the match that we had with CTC Mid-East CTC versus Caldwell High School. We're going to see CTC is going to be on the defending side and the attackers are going to be Caldwell. Now, CTC had an absolute blowout the first map on Pearl with a 13-0. Caldwell left speechless. We were unable to even get a single round. Now, we're going to be going over to their map pick on Fracture. Fracture, a lot of different things can be played here, as we see. Lucky have playing that Brimstone. Brimstone, this is a decent Brimstone map. You're going to see a lock-in from the defenders. We're going to see Mind Zombie bowing on that Clove again. We're going to see Cursed still on that Jet, really good on that Jet. We're going to see Phantom Fire opting for the Deadlock on this map. Deadlock is pretty good on this map when you do consider that you have that drop down. The drop down's really good because it's a guaranteed hit every time with the stun sensor. And again, we're going to see how Caldwell is going to try to bring it back. That was a very demoralizing game if you are Caldwell. Getting 13-0'd. Not a pretty sight. But now, they're back. It is a fresh game. The score is 0-0. Anything can happen. We're going to see how they're going to do on the attacking first. Maybe they're an attacking team. We weren't able to see how they defended very well. So now we're going to see how they attack. You're going to see maybe it's looking over towards the B side for the attackers here, Caldwell. Immediately taking the spike over to there. They're running the double controller comp, so they should have a lot of smokes to go around. Cajoling Ruby, the substitute in for a player who had to go to drama class, which, hey, you have to go to drama after school, I understand it. Cajoling Ruby's going to get hit with the stun sensor, and Mind Zombie is going to put him down. Phantom Fire, though, is going to get traded up by Himbabwe. Himbabwe gets hit with a metal and now has to back off. Just using that crouch to try to escape it, and that's going to be Mind Zombie getting taken down. And Dark Ash takes on Captain Higgy. This round is swinging the way of Caldwell. They've come alive on the second map. Already seen a major improvement. Cursed on the flank here. I don't know if anyone really on Caldwell understands that he's here. Agent Brian's gonna get a good stun. Cursed takes down 2 with a flick of his wrist. And now Lucky has to run away now that the bomb is down.
One enemy remaining.
Gonna get worked up here. Cursed gets a third. Looking for a full kill. Zimbabwe is gonna hit the shot to close it out with a 4K. Cursed. This just has impeccable aim and is showing it off center stage. And of course, we can't let out Brian, who did an amazing job with his utility, able to get that stun onto 2, make sure to be able to isolate the targets for Cursed. So Cursed, give a pat on your back for your breach, was able to help you out there with his utility. That was the best round we've seen so far from Caldwell. Able to get the bomb down with 4 players alive. They just didn't play together. They gave the Jet 1v1s. Look, the Jet may be good, but if you send 3 people at her, eventually one of you is going to hit a headshot. So if you're able to do that, you're able to get a pick. So right here, the team play aspect of Caldwell definitely needs to be put here. Cursed, just going to be going in, getting a pick immediately onto Dark Ash, who was just peeking a main, getting very aggressive here. So I was going to dash back over to main. We're going to see a lot of rotation over to Satellite. Ghostface walking up here with a Bulldog, who 4-spot this round. Bucky in a close angle. It's a long angle to be playing with the Bucky. That's going to be Brian getting a nice stun on the 2. Captain Higgy gets a pick onto Himbabwe. That's going to be a good aftershock, forcing everyone to fall back as Cajoling Ruby can't really do much for Phantom Fire. Has a Marshall here, and he's waiting. Doesn't quite hit the headshot, but is going to hit enough as Cajoling Ruby gets taken down. Ghostface is going to peek with a Bulldog. Gets hit onto 1. Phantom Fire tries to get even more. Ghostface runs him down. Ghostface takes down Phantom Fire with a running sprint. Cursed has an Ares in his hands. But the spike seems to have been forgotten by Ghostface, who's going to be rotating away. Mind Zombie has an outlaw for a pick. It seems that he doesn't quite register Ghostface, but takes him down regardless. only losing one member of their team who was on a very risky flank. That's going to be the defenders of Mid ECTC, doing well. The attackers kind of at a loss here as they did force by last round. You think you can hopefully match the defenders in elims at least to try to do a damage to their economy, but it seems that they're continuing to snowball their economy, but snowballing it to the wrong direction as they seem to keep buying weapons. They can't quite buy good enough weapons. This Mind Zombie is going to get an immediate pick. Cajoling Ruby get put to 10 HP after getting shot with an Outlaw. That's going to be Hip-Hop Way getting taken down. Mind Zombie with a 3K. He does get paranoid, so he has to run back. Cajoling Ruby is healed up here. Mind Zombie gets the pick. Phantom Fire takes down Lucky Have as they're going to be looking for the third. Cajoling Ruby tries to get one, but Phantom Fire is going to run him down. It's going to be a flawless round for the defenders. Mind Zombie, really good there buying the Outlaw, knowing that the attackers would have to be on a weaker buy, not even opting to buy heavy shields there. Which now forces them down to a pretty devastatingly low buy, but the defenders haven't even lost their guns. They almost had 2 flawless rounds in a row. The only person that died was a Deadlock 2 rounds ago, so they're pretty chilling on their economy. It's kind of getting out of hand. Every single one of them able to buy a rifle this round, and even more if they wanted to. But that's going to be Mind Zombie, just going to be opting to use the good old reliable Outlaw to take down Dark Ash. He was unable to buy heavy shields. Him-Bob Way doesn't even have shields at this point, as he is going to be trying to reconvene with his team using the Dimensional Drift to rotate around the map.
Over there.
Spectre in hand, he's looking to do some work. Phantom Fire uses his grab net, sits down Him-Bob Way, who's then going to be taken down. Captain Hickey with the Sheriff takes down Lucky Have. Ghostface sits with the Judge in with bated breath to see if he can get any picks. It's going to be the fragment and the stop his
Player
retreat.
standing.
Mind Zombie gets picked on the Cajoling Ruby, who's getting caught out by himself. The Judge is going to prove effective as Ghostface takes down one. The fault line forces him to back off, as now he's going to be running and aggressive with the Judge, but Twitch Cursed is going to be making sure that his rampage is at an end. 4 rounds to 0. The defending side is trying to play the same record they played on Pearl, as now they're seeming to do the same. Mind Zombie is going to be in the kill lead, still opting to buy an Outlaw. Actually, mind you, an Operator. Has plenty of money to go around, why not? Ghostface is going to buy that Judge again. It worked once, might work again. Him-Bob Way opting to buy a Stinger. And again, the economy overall just does not seem to be something that they've worked on a lot as a team. It seems that they are newer players, but Curse gets a pick. Cajoling Ruby, ADSing, just walking it down. He's going to get taken down by Captain Higgy through the door. Him-Bob Way going to be crouch peeking. He's going to get taken down. Phantom Fire is going to get one with his ult. Unless Lucky Have can take him down. He doesn't shoot the ult. He lets his teammate die. Phantom Fire gets a pick there on the Dark Ash when Lucky Have just didn't shoot the ult there, and Mind Zombie's going to put him out of his misery with an op shot. The deadlock ult, if you shoot it enough, it will break the teammate out of it and save their life. So it's effective there to be able to shoot. You know no more enemies around it, and even if they are, you can still shoot to try to help out your team just a little bit more. Phantom Fire is going to still be playing on the B site. Very effective here. Mind Zombie is going to get aggressive with the Operator. Clove, not usually the one to be having the Operator, as they don't have a good get out of jail free card. But Mind Zombie is going to be very aggressive and is going to be confident in their ability. Dark Ash making some noise here on Satellite. Brian with the Bulldog in hand. Here's some noise. A knife point goes out. Same with Paranoia. The wall is stopping their advancement though, so that's going to be the Brimstone going to be smoking them off. Captain Hickey gets back in the Him-Bob Way, but Dark Ash gets the trade. Dark Ash is going to be aggressing on to A here, but doesn't see Curse, who's here, missing some shots. Uncharacteristic, but is going to be able to finish off Dark Ash nonetheless. Phantom Fire gets a pick on the Lucky Have. Rain Brian.
Spike down.
Looking for his position here. Ghostface trying to rush him down with a Bucky. Phantom Fire is going to hit him with a grab net, and that's going to be Phantom Fire finishing off Ghostface after using his utility. 6-0 at the moment on Fracture Pearl. We saw it happen a little bit faster, but at the moment we see a 6-0 split at the moment. Can still be an even half if 6 rounds are going to be won in a row by Caldwell. Caldwell going to be opting to buy an Odin this round. Same with the Guardian. And other low buy guns. Except the Odins, which are rather expensive, mind you. The defenders are very wealthy, as it seems, as they have not died basically at all and have been winning a lot. That's going to be too cursed. They did pick there. The crouching breaks up his cross there for a moment. The curse is going to be able to take down 2. Now he's going to be going on for the 3rd. Lucky have able to dodge one knife, but is not going to be able to dodge the 3rd.
One enemy remaining.
Dashes out. Captain Higgy gets 1, and Brian, for his first kill of the map, is going to take down the KO. Ghostface unable to be able to get one with his Ares. Brian able to get one with his trusty bulldog he's had since the beginning of the game. Operators still on Mind Zombie as they are reaching max credits here. Unable to buy any more. The attackers still at a loss of what to do. The Odins didn't work, as you're able to just one by one peek into Curse, who is able to hit their shots pretty effectively. And Curse, still no fear, is just going to be sitting here. Mind Zombie gets a pick with an operator here. Dark Ash is going to immediately get the res, but immediately get their head taken off. It is going to be a crouching from Ghostface. Mind Zombie gets a 3rd though. Gets a 4th as well. Phantom Fire is going to get a pick on it. Ruby. The Brimstone uses the orbital strike to break the cross from Mind Zombie, who doesn't want to push too far and lose their operator. Has a 4K, has an opportunity for a 5th, but Lucky Have is not going to let him have it, as he's going to be rotating over to the other side with his Odin to try to get something done. The Molly's going to go out. I don't think he saw Curse. He's going to be shooting with his Odin, but misses his shot, so that's going to be Cursed. Putting down Lucky Have with another flawless round. Good dodge there with the grab net. Mind Zombie probably going to be peeking the same angle onto B. If they go that way, they're going to have to contest with an operator. If the attackers just use their utility that they've been buying so many of the rounds, they might be able to break up this crossfire. You know that they're going to be sitting there. They've been sitting there the entire game. One flashbang, and now Mind Zombie has to find a different place to peek. But they're going to be walking into the crossfire again. And Himbob Boy is actually going to get a pick onto Mind Zombie with the help of his team. He's going to try to get more and is going to solidify himself with his life. Going to be restored after using his ultimate. Still going to be looking for more. But Juling Ruby is going to get grabbed, and there's going to be 2 of them sat down as Phantom Fire is going to be spamming through the box and gets a pick onto Cajoling Ruby. He's going to continue to go aggressive, knowing that there could still be more there. Ghostface off the crouch around as he tries to remove the net. He gets taken down. Valor timing at its finest. Dark Ash peeks into Higgy, and Higgy takes him down with another flawless round. Well, not flawless. There's going to be the Clove had to use their ult to get revived, so it just looks like a flawless round. 9-0 on the split at the moment. We're going to see Mind Zombie going to be the kill leader so far with 14 to their name. 13 on the Jet, but hey, the Jet is going to have a better KD with not having a single life dropped. Mind Zombie, after ecoing for multiple rounds, is still going to be able to buy an operator, not losing it. As actually didn't even have to buy it, is able to pick it up from his life. I forgot he didn't even die last round. He just got revived. Dimensional Drift is going to immediately get peeked out. Mind Zombie is going to be able to survive. Another shot. Oh, almost misses it onto that one. Cajoling Ruby has to play their life here. Op the Marshall. Himbob Way with the Dimensional Drift here. Is going to be at the back of sight. Is going to immediately be taken down with a spike in hand. Mind Zombie peeking main here to make sure the Controlling Ruby is not still there. Captain Piggy is going to be holding it down, but that's going to be no one getting hit by the deadlock. Oh, that's snagging anyone. Controlling Ruby gets taken down. Captain Higgy lines him up and sits him down. That's going to be a nice 2-piece for him to continue the flawless rounds. 10-0 right now is on the scoreboard, as is going to be not a lot going on. The attacking side is going to have enough to be able to buy up, but they're going to continue to eco, as none of them can buy up together. Raging Brian still with a bulldog in hand, looking for more kills as he only has gotten his hands dirty once. Is going to be getting some good assists here as the breach utility is going to be helpful. Shots ringing out B main. It seems that they have trying to find Mind Zombie and take him down. That is going to be their primary objective here. Ghostface crouches through the smoke and crouches enough to get seen by Mind Zombie. Going to be smoke blooming right in front of their face. There's going to be a wall stopping any aggression here. The fault line as well with the grab net stun combo. Kurt picks him off from the back. Phantom Fire gets down one and gets down two with a nice little flick on the Lucky Howd there. That's going to be the fourth flawless round in a row for the defending side. Last round on the half here. It could go 12-0 again like we saw on Pearl. We're going to see Lucky Have and the crew and Caldwell in itself can take a round. That is the goal so far, is Caldwell taking a round. They're fighting. They're definitely punching up here as we see Cursed and Mind Zombie and Phantom Fire even are very, very effective at their roles.
Launching smoke.
Very experienced players versus a team that seems to not be of that much experience. We saw that a lot of them are around level 3, level 4. We can see a double operator in B main. If one doesn't work, two surely will, as Mind Zombie is going to continue to get even more. Raging Brian gets his second kill of the game. I mean, of the round. Raging Brian had some on Pearl as well. Going to be throwing the blind down, but Kurtz is unafraid. Takes down Lucky Have. The Omen going to be smoking him off. Cajoling Ruby going to get taken down with the fifth flawless round in a row in the 12-0 half.
Switching sides.
Caldwell versus Midwest CTC. It seems Midwest definitely know how to do it best. Mind Zombie, 18 kills so far, but again, Cursed has the best KD so far with 0 deaths. A 17 KD definitely looks pretty on a resume, definitely gonna say. This is where the rounds could shift into the favor of Caldwell if they're able to win their gunfights and able to craft a plan together. Right now, they seem to just be running it down, but this is the half where there is no snowball economically. They can win it, win their first round of the game, and then start the comeback. They're going to start it off by playing aggressive here on A, as they're all going to drop from Sands to A main. The door is going to get open to grab net, and Lucky Have is going to get taken down like a sitting duck. Phantom Fire takes down one. Mind Zombie going to take down Dark Ash and Cajoling Ruby. Doesn't see Phantom Fire in the back. Him bob away. Tries to get another, but gets taken down by Cursed. The only savior to stop the flawless streak is Ghostface, with a ghost in hand. Made some noise there, A main, but it's going to be creeping up. Ghostface immediately, like a moth to a flame, goes for the bomb. Gonna be starting the defuse.
Flawless.
And that's, yeah, Captain Higgy's gonna stop Ghostface from getting anything as a knife almost came out from the clove. And that's gonna be a defeat for Caldwell. GG's all around. Caldwell definitely have a lot to work on. Mechanics, game plan, composition wise. There's not enough that can be said about that. And that's gonna be mid-ECTC. We didn't really get to see a good showing of how their team actually performs. They were more or less just winning their gunfights. They didn't really have to deal with utility or game plans or anything of the sort. It was just peek mid, click heads. Very CSGO-esque round there. So that is all that we are going to be having for today. I'm OPNees. I forgot to say it in the start. Thank you everyone for watching till the end. We're going to have more Valorant next week, more Overwatch next week, Rocket League, Smash Bros, you name it, we'll have it. So, thank you everyone for watching. That'll be all. See ya.